Excuse me, Captain. Duty calls.
Initially, it was 4 episodes. And the nature of this show is, you know, they do start people and it's like, well, if something works, give him another 4, see what happens. But it certainly started as 4 episodes, as I think, to just up the ante for the end of series 1. Bring in, you know, an even nastier villain, per se, to you know, literally get under the skin of our hero.
That man, he is an imposter. Seize him.
My screen test, I only had 2 pages, and even that I had a taste of, he's potentially special. And then once I saw some of the designs, and then when I got a draft of the actual first episode, it was confirmation of, yes, this is special. This is something to actually invest in, and, you know, I did 110% work to make sure, well, I did that on the audition to begin with, but I certainly had an attitude of, I'm going to make this a pie that's that good that, you know, we can't go on without him, whatever that means, and it's sort of turned out that way for me.
My name is Lorak, Peacekeeper Special Ops.
Unfortunately wrong, on all counts. I am Scorpius.
But of course you are.
It's an interesting balance, and I think bringing Scorpius in was a balance thing. We needed someone who could threaten our hero just a little bit more.
Funny, you don't look like a Sebacean.
On the other hand, you do look Sebacean, yet your energy signature is quite dissimilar. What species are you? And who are you working for?
Get stuffed.
You attempt to provoke me. Perhaps you're hoping I will lose my composure and kill you before I have extracted any information. I long ago learned the advantages of patience.
I suppose initially I was very assured of the original decisions I'd made and the choices I'd made, because I hadn't read a script prior to our screen test. I had 2 pages, so there wasn't much to go on. So what my instincts went for the screen test was certainly confirmed when I got to see a script. It was actually even better. The Aurora chair, torture, invading people's subconscious, very powerful things. So it was you know, a confirmation of I'm in good hands, and I felt even more secure, particularly as I started to see my costume and makeup being built and go, oh wow, you know, it's going to be physically stunning. I just have to fill it out. Don't get seduced by it, but fill it out and have fun within it. And I wanted to break the standard conventions of what these guys are.
Excuse me, sir, Captain Trace has arrived.
Where is he? Where's Crichton?
This way, Captain.
I have orders to recapture the Leviathan and its passengers.
Captain, Crichton has vital information. Until I get it, you may not have...
I order you to release him to me.
Your adherence to orders is selective. You have repeatedly failed to cease the pursuit and return to First Command.
I have received no such orders.
Your dereliction of duty is not my prime concern. Give me your full cooperation, and you can have Crichton. When I have finished with him.
Give me Crichton now, and I'll get you all the information he possesses.
Torture alone would be ineffective. Only the Aurora chair can extract the information we need.
But the chair might well kill him before you find it.
Therein lies the stalemate I must break. You know this human better than anyone. What would persuade him to stop resisting the chair?
He's a very interesting character. I mean, he's so intelligent, he's so erudite, he's so smooth, but really he's someone who would have been very rough around the edges and still is. He has all these physical problems, but he's someone who's evolved, and he's evolved on his own. No one's helped him. Now he can get people to help because through intimidation or through his power. He's risen through the ranks because of his intelligence and his ability to do things that others wouldn't have.
So, nothing of what we saw was true?
No.
Were you born on a farming commune?
Yes.
Were you conscripted from it by the Peacekeepers?
Yes, but...
How does Crichton know this?
Well, he must have stolen it from a database.
While he was in Security 3 containment.
Look, I don't know how he did it, but what you saw on there is not true.
Of course it's not. But there's only one way to be sure it is a lie.
How?
For you to go in the chair.
He's one step ahead of everyone. He's a highly evolved being who's been unfortunately born with physical difficulties. He's Stephen Hawkins, but he's got out of the wheelchair. He's found a way to get out of that wheelchair.
What are you doing here?
Admiring your quarters, Captain. Quite opulent. Even by Captain standards. I've never understood the need of some warriors to memorialize their conquests. Does displaying this decaying flesh remind you of past instances when you were powerful?
Your branch of the service gives you special privileges, Scorpius, which does not include disrespect of rank. I want you off my ship.
Of course you do. Candidly, Captain, you have continually failed in all your duties. Your vector for success has grown quite small. Stray outside it, and I fear this ship will soon be in need of someone else to command her.
He hasn't got stripes, or he's not like Crace. He's someone who's very, very special services, underground, covert, and he's probably been out there on his own, hasn't been back to like main control, or even very rarely would have contact with them. But obviously they've given him a free rein. He's someone who's of consequence. He's not to be messed with, and they know that. He doesn't follow party line, but he to a degree satisfies, you know, a job criteria, shall we say.
You are unfit for duty by any measure. I personally intend to see you stripped of rank and office.
So you can take command of my carrier?
I already have.
Get off my ship!
Why must you force me to display my physical superiority to your kind as well?
But he's on his own mission now. Crichton is a personal mission. And it's not about vendetta. It's about knowledge.
Sensors indicate an explosive device aboard the transport has just been armed. What shall we do?
Admire Crichton his strategy. If he ignites the oil surface of that moon, we will have to abandon our research and evacuate the base.
Should we shoot him down, sir?
I cannot risk killing the knowledge that he possesses, and he knows that.
I see that it's the union between Crichton and Scorpius. The only way that either of them are going to solve that problem is actually having some form of union. We haven't quite seen it yet or got the full payoff. But it tells me that he might have to become even a bigger renegade to get what he wants. Because his personal mission is certainly bigger than the mission that's been given to him from his superiors. It makes him far more dangerous.